Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy King Heru using to Get Right This podcast. It's 8 o'clock. It's time to get this shit jumping. It's time to get this shit started. Lock in with us. Let's go. You know what's up the way, so you already know what it do. I think I gotta see you, so you know I've been feeling you too. I'm rolling with a few killers, I know you rolling with some things too. So let's head to the spot, and you already know what it do. Split, no liquor, I kiss them bottom lips, make them hips rock. This is rated or not TikTok. We'll keep going when the beat stop. And you can check my time like a gym watch. I love the way it tastes, this butterscotch. And you can ride it slow like you doing squats. I love my frosted message. Hit them hearts, get this motherfucking algorithm going. This AI popping. Volcano and I sliding. I've been rocking boats, Poseidon. I put the flames out, fireman. Swinging on in the jungle, Tarzan. This is real ecstasy, we don't need a Zan. So won't you follow me to another land? Word. Hit them hearts for a minute, hit them hearts for a minute, get them likes up. You know what's up the way, so you already know what it do. I peep the goddess in you, so you know I've been feeling you too. I'm rolling with a few kings, I know you rolling with some queens too. So let's head to the spot, and you already know what it do. Round two, boom, ring the bell. My tongue twists, I have her floating like she doing spells. Back stroking in the ocean, yeah, I do it well. She love it from the way she want it, only time to tell. She ain't loading, she exploding, she dropping atoms. I know the real, I don't know Adam. But we can go ghost like we playing Phantom. She yelling MC while I'm going hammer. And I'ma work the middle like an Allen man. Her hands in my pants like she wantin' some. She kissing me, she sucking while I roll my blunt. I'm high and I'm floating while I'm in her guts. And this is making love with the gods. I count that pussy down when it pop, so we can make love in the cloud. You coming while I'm burning down a pound. You know what's up the way, so you already know what it do. I'm rolling with a few kings, I know you rolling with some queens too. Ooh. Okay, yes sir, you already know.
Oh yeah.
What time it is.
Yeah, boy.
It is. What's good though? What's goody?
Everything is lovely. Everything is lovely.
Huh?
Everything is lovely. Everything is lovely.
Facts.
No complaints. You know.
Word, 100.
What's their word? What they do?
Oh shit, you know, man. Same way. Same, same one too. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. It's go time. Time to plug in. Share this out. Hit that like button. Get this shit tuned into everybody's
Absolutely.
notifications.
Get them hearts going. Radio, so more people see it, so more people come on in.
Facts, word.
It works. All right.
Weekend was pretty smooth.
Smoothish.
Facts.
It's smooth. Yeah, man.
That's 100.
It's been a wild few days on social media, so or all of these trends and making sure we need to, we're at where we need to be.
Word, 100.
So, Lord mercy.
Damn, I'm looking for shit for my motherfucker. Okay, see if I can find it.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hit them likes, share that.
How's everybody's weekend? Is everybody ready for the week? How's everybody's mental health? Huh? What's good with y'all?
Yeah, kick it. What's good with y'all? Like I'm with the Braves. slave keep what we hear now. No more to fear now. They want more, but we can take the score now. No more.
See you wait. Send a couple more out. Get a couple more in. I know we about to lock in.
Yeah. This
Make sure y'all hitting that link. Subscribe to everything. Subscribe.
spicy.
About to be going hard on everything. YouTube's, TikTok, a day for TikTok, a day for YouTube, Patreon videos, IG of course. Make sure y'all locking in. Share them links out.
You can get all of our links for Get Righteous podcast page. Link is my personal links to all of our bios. That way connected everywhere. Your favorite streaming platform, you name it. All the links are there. Very importante. If you haven't dropped a review for the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, whatever you like, please visit and go drop some reviews. We appreciate you.
You know, you can still hear me good?
Yep.
All right, word, because of course, as soon as we start, I knew it. I said as soon as we start, somebody gonna call.
Bruh. You wanna know what the funniest shit? Not the funniest shit, but you know what's funny? We go live same time every week, right?
Bruh, every week.
I see a lot of our mutuals going live at the same time. I find that to be hilarious.
Man, like you already know. You already know.
I think that's all.
You already know. Nothing to it. Look, let them.
Dennis, what's good, my guy?
What's good?
Had a birthday the other day. Happy birthday to you.
Happy solar return, definitely.
Yeah. My guy. Absolutely.
What is it? 8:11? When you getting them at 8:11, 8:15?
Shit, we gonna pay these bills and we gonna get to it.
Yeah, let's go. I want to say it's time.
Absolutely. Welcome to episode 37 of the Get Righteous podcast. Up top, that is your man, King Heru. I am your man, Johnny Espizito. You know the vibes. As usual, every and all episodes are brought to you by that Blazing Net 420 Medicals LLC, as well as that BC Market LLC for all of your custom needs, whether it be t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, socks, hats of all kinds, fitteds and snapbacks and all of those good things. Anything customary, you see the gentleman up top for all of your marketing needs, whether it be email marketing, social media management, logo design, flyers, menus, you name it. You come talk to me and I will take great care of you. Per usual, if you would like to advertise your business with the podcast, we run 15-second, 30-second, and 45-second advertisements. They will run at the beginning or the middle of the podcast. You will be exposed to our reach, our fan reach, which is about 1,700 or so locked in fans on Apple Podcasts, about the same number on Spotify, not to mention our social network, everything like that. So that's a win-win. If you would like to discuss price, feel free to DM either one of us. And donate to the podcast also via Cash App. The cash tags are below. Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Or enough.
In the links.
And then, of course, the Patreon is up and running. That is more exclusive content that the socials really won't allow us to post. So it's a little bit more raw, a little bit more straight to it, uncensored. And it puts you in, being in a special place with us because we can actually have one-on-one sessions and everything like that if you want to build, whatever the case may be. There's 2 tiers of subscription, $10 and $20 a month. So pick your poison and enjoy the content. With that being said, episode 37. Here we go.
Go ahead, kick
Let
it.
you have
Off.
everything else, sir.
I got you. Let's see, bro. Just follow us. We'll follow you back too. So we get
Oh,
done.
yeah. Do that. Just checking in while I clean up at work. We appreciate you, brother. You know?
Facts. Who else in here with us? How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend?
Absolutely.
How y'all feeling? Y'all ready? Y'all know we about to go in. Let's
Oh,
get
man.
it.
Been,
Let's get it.
it's been wild. It's been wild, man. You feel me? All right. Episode 37. Informed consent. Allow me to paint a picture for you. On the socials, namely TikTok, a whole situation has played out between mostly one man, one female, right? These people during the pandemic got together or, started messaging each other about a year in, per se. The last 6 months, things became physical between them, right? So the guy, and this dials back to and is a callback to other episodes that we had with covering the whole, the whole poly versus monogamy and everything like that. He brought up the topic of, would you mind being in a poly relationship with me? And she said no. Like, I would have to be the one. I would have to be the only one that you're with. That's the only way.
All right, wish I had my tuck up so I can pull it up. I need to
You
get my.
get any type of anything. You understand? Like I said, because things became physical, and what happened was the dude had lied to the lady about who she was with, not who she was, who he was with. Pardon me. In order to hit it, basically, and he raw dogged it. So, in lying to the female, it has now come out that he was laying pipe everywhere else. Multiple females.
Pipe
And,
Johnson.
and the female is saying, I would have never consented to sex with you if you would have told me that you were sleeping with other people. I would not have let you raw dog it if you would have told me you were doing this behind my back. So, the fallout from all of this, we now have people up in arms about this situation because what exactly is informed consent? Where do we draw the line between that sexual assault? She's, these things. She's a lot of people are throwing out a lot of allegations. You understand? It's a very thin line.
Word.
So here we are, man, to bust all of this crazy shit down. I actually posed the question, not even posed the question. I made a statement about it earlier in the week because it has literally dominated social media, especially TikTok for the past week. As soon as you logged on, that's the first thing that you saw. Everybody talking about it, everybody giving their opinions about it, the whole shit. You understand? So, it rubbed me away because I look at things like, yo, if my 7-year-old niece would have picked up my phone and opened up my TikTok, she would have seen all of this grown ass bullshit going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like parents let technology raise their children too much, my opinion. So here we are. This grown ass situation, informed consent. What is the difference between that? Sexual assault. What is it? What is it not? All of these things. Sir, what is your input on all of this?
Starting as far as what? Because I know we talk about the female, and we talk about her dealing with the dudes and shit, and then of course with the kids, got a couple little things that
Right.
talk. But
in terms of the perspective from the female, because the female is saying that she did not consent to having unprotected sex as long as he was out there slinging pipe everywhere else, because she wasn't with the whole polyamory relationship. She needed monogamy and that's what he promised her. You understand?
Man, that go with what we was talking about. That go with that's that trust. You know what I'm saying? That's if you really, really deeply feel you got that bond or know that person well, you went through what we said and what we talked about earlier on the podcast. When you start dealing with somebody, you better go ahead and have that sit down.
Right.
Get everything out from the gate, get everything out from the beginning. Let
Right.
it be known what is, what's that. I'm pretty sure I'm not don't know, wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure he didn't mention the poly thing one time.
Whew.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's already a flag, you know what I mean, to know that that person is thinking about a different type of lifestyle when it comes to relationships and, how he see himself, you know what I mean, and that realm, whether it's mono, poly, what they call now polyamorous and all that other shit they made
Yeah.
up. The shit seem right, that's what they doing. So that's what he's really was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Polyamory, we already talked about it, and we already know the difference between the two, of what they call now modern day polyamorous, where people just deal with somebody, and then outside of that, they can deal with whoever they want to, and this, that, and the third. So that's how he living his life.
Right.
So therefore, for you to get on TikTok and crying and
Oh man.
to go viral and to get people to watch you
Oh
and
man.
to blah 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 blah. Not
Oh.
here, you know what I'm saying about that. Now to get to the other side of the things, TikTok is open. You know what I'm saying? You can't do a lot of things on there, but the basic lifestyle of flaunting sexuality and things like that is there. So there's no cover up. There's bikinis, there's thongs, there's ass out, there's dudes out, chest out, all that out. And this is all access kids. Um, because as like I said, with Facebook, IG, like certain apps you go on, you can't have your kids on, and these apps you can. You know what I'm saying? So we can be live right now. The kids can come in here and start talking and get on here right now. And it's not gonna cut off. It's not gonna screen off. It's not gonna go by. There's no bots. There's nobody watching. It's not gonna go by what we, what they are watching, but it's not gonna go by what we saying and this and the third. They don't care. You know what I mean? What the kids is being fed, what they listening to, what they hearing.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. But as far as her, miss me with the you got done up, you got hit raw, blah blah blah. You gonna wind up in the same not situation. Hopefully not, but you're gonna have to give your trust to somebody else again. You're gonna have to fall for somebody else again. You're gonna get right back in that same thing. You're not about to say now all of a sudden you about to go Sullivan and now you're not messing with men and this that, and the third. Something in you and picking who you pick, you got to start to change that. You know what I mean? That's within you. So you need to go change wherever you go to meet these dudes at, whether it's social media, apps, the club, or whatever. Change your whole, you know what I mean, 1-2 of it, and look into them signs. Look into them signs. The dude is telling you ain't into polymary, whatever the hell they call it. You know what I'm saying? You should already know what time it is.
That's
Sooner or later.
I think there's a big misconception as to what it really is. Like even in this situation, you know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing that I'm taking away is that people are misconstrued. They're saying, "Oh, people say they want, that they want to go the polygamy route, polyamorous relationships, just so they can just so they could cheat." You understand?
Yeah,
Like,
and
but
that's the thing. Like that's a way for nothing.
lifestyle I said I wanted, like,
That's the way. Yeah,
but
they
that's
off.
not what a polyamorous relationship is. Where I take issue with it, you know what I'm saying? And I see it more times than none, unfortunately. I've seen it go both ways, but I've seen it with dudes more than females. You understand? Like dudes be lying on their shit to get what they want. You feel me? Like it is what it is. To me, when it comes down to that whole situation, and I took my stance on it was, all right, that's some deplorable shit because you basically lying, saying you not laying pipe everywhere else just so you could fucking raw dog this other female, like, bruh.
Right, and then again, like you
Like,
said,
come on, man.
Exactly. Then,
You don't gotta do that. Like, that's foul.
and that's where I say to the females, and it's not all on the females. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
said, yeah, they got their game, they got their ways. You got to be able to pick that shit apart. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
y'all standards got to be held up a little more higher than the average females we've seen these last 5 to 10 to 15 years. You know what I'm saying? It's been a whole change. So y'all have to change the way these dudes even come at you, how they act, how they moving, how they feel, and what they think they can do and get by with. Y'all gotta start and be able to stand and shut that shit down. Make a motherfucker really show who he is before anything is possible. You know what I mean? So you know from the gate, all right, that's what I'm dealing with, that's what I'm dealing with. Then you got the decision. Then go ahead and go with the wave, or go ahead, you know what I mean? Jump off the boat, sell from the land.
yeah, absolutely. And the irony of this situation is to add to the story. These two are pretty big creators on TikTok. Yeah. And they both most of their content is related to anti-racism, anti-fascism, um, native rights, you know, things of that nature. I mean, and as things have played out, you see the native community coming out or the indigenous community coming out, and they're saying how deplorable everything that he did is, right? But then you had the black community coming out saying,
Wait, are you talking about like, well, since you said that, you said black community now, so we talking about $5 Indians? You said you
yes,
did.
yes,
Okay, yeah, we talking $5, not
yes.
indigenous.
I mean,
Us, we are
yes,
indigenous. We
yeah,
are the. We
correct.
are the. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. We
Yeah,
are the fruit of
to
the
keep it
land.
made
No.
a
Yeah.
back,
No. No.
yeah,
No red. No yellow. No none of that shit. Give us all right. We talking $5. The $5 is coming out.
correct,
And talking. Okay. All right.
right.
Word. All right. All right.
So both communities are coming out. Everybody's taking their sides. The black community came out and literally started busting down everything that this lady was saying. And was like, yo, something's not right. Something ain't adding up. Right? So they started doing deep dives and everything like that. They go over to her Instagram and they go in her stories and see that she is literally the person who has built her platform, and all of her content is anti-racist, anti-fascist, anti anything bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And her first story is literally calling him a slur when it comes to Native American, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and it's it like the black community gonna come for that. They go, oh shit, started lighting her ass up. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you full of shit.
Facts. Yeah, exactly. 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 That's how my boy Farad did. I guess he made a post now because I guess they probably took that video down
Yeah.
and something of another video. But he just said it. He's like, yo, follow me on IG now. I'm about to be going more on IG. This and a third because
Hello, beloved. Welcome in.
doing
Virgo.
they doing verbal testing. But yeah, yeah, they like you said, motherfuckers coming for our ass now. Now they want
Yo,
to
it's
video.
wild because more females started coming out, in support and all of these things, and these other females saying a bunch of racist shit too. Like, but at the where folks keep losing the focus of everything is that informed consent. Like, let's keep it a band. Like, informed consent, you need the consent. If a female tells you no, that means no.
Yeah,
Period.
facts.
You understand?
Right.
And
Right.
you have right wing TikTok coming to the aid of the dude. Like, well, I mean, you did say you wanted an XY, you wanted a polyamorous relationship, and all of these things. Like, y'all are fucking disgusting. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all?
Right. So what did they say? So what is she saying? Like she didn't want to have sex with him?
If all right, to clarify, she did not want to have unprotected sex with him, right? If he was out there slinging raw pipe,
To other females that she found out later on that he had piped the other female down.
He was in a monogamous relationship, and he knew this, and told her that he hasn't been laying nothing down just so he could pipe it down. I said, yo, this motherfucker is a savage. And I mean no type of shit by that. Like, that's just some savagery.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not laughing like because of
Nah, I know.
y'all know I'm just laughing because it's like you know,
Exactly.
because like that's my thing. Like, come on, man.
Straight dog.
So it's like if, and you already out there getting it in, so it's already females for that. So why just because like you just want to do it now because she does want mono, or and she don't want to deal with other ones. So what that made you want to lie even more so that you can get in?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, now we on his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Once all of that started coming out, I was like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah. And like I said, it's still both sides. It's both sides because somewhere down the line or somewhere you had to know and seen this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this had to peek out, or you had to have some thought in your mind, like, damn, maybe you know what I'm saying? And when you get that, that's that gut telling you to chill back and just, you know what I mean, fall back for a moment, like, you know what I'm saying? Ride it out a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? See,
right.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you're on TikTok and stuff, so you got to get on TikTok and all that and get the video.
It's loving TikTok right now. Loving hip hop is loving TikTok.
You gotta get on
It's going down.
Yeah,
TikTok.
Get way more heavy on there and all that type of shit. So the TikTok is more popular. We'll actually be doing a TikTok live for the Get Righteous podcast starting next week, a day out of the week, each week now for TikTok. So yeah, I'll jump on there. That's where a lot of videos a lot of shit that you don't play on here that get taken down do get played on TikTok, and then shit that get took it down there, you can kind of get on here, so it's diverse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, TikTok is 75 or 80. They said China, and then some kind of other people is in on it. But then, we know who run this bullshit.
Basically, yes, that's the situation. But the difference is saying she said that she did not want to have unprotected sex with him. You understand? If he was laying pipe everywhere, if he was indulging in the polyamorous lifestyle that he brought up to her and asked her about, and she said she didn't want no parts of that. She wanted him in a monogamous relationship. You understand? So the fact that he lied about that just to pipe, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Now I'm about to say, yeah, now is the point of knowing that.
To add to the story, then she drops another video and she says, I could be pregnant with your child.
I mean,
I said, bro, what the fuck is going
on? You just got
right. And she's coming off the heels of quote unquote. Now here's the kicker. She's coming off the heels.
They in a relationship.
Huh?
They were in a relationship.
Yes.
That's what they're saying. So
for the past 6 months.
Oh, so they was in a relationship. So it wasn't like some
she flew out there
and we building on some shit. They was dating. Supposed to be mono, and during the mono relationship, he asked about the poly. She said, "No, I'm only dealing with you because because I want to be mono, be the only one. This is what I'm, you know what I mean, having physical blah 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 with you. You know what I'm saying? So they was dating, so they was getting it in more than one. But of course, you probably got there pregnant. Well, you act like you just asked him one time to make sure that he wasn't dealing with nobody, and then all of a sudden, out of 6 months, like you was really waiting 6 months to get hit off, and y'all been getting it in. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, she been like that's what I'm saying. She been doing what's up. She been doing what's going on. It ain't no motherfucking when you with a female. I don't give a fuck if it's a day, a month, 7 months, years. Motherfuckers knowing something is going on. They knowing something happened. That's the female's motherfucking seventh motherfucking sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you can't tell me.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So on the other hand, it's like, okay.
Right.
Now,
But here's the shit though.
he's really on
To
pipe.
add to
Now
add to it, to add to it, before they started getting intimate, she was coming off the heels of losing a baby. Right?
from somebody else.
But before they became intimate. Now this is, you gotta remember, this started a year ago, but they started becoming intimate 6 months ago. Right? Before the intimacy started, she was coming off of losing a baby. She said
His
that
baby from
she
somebody.
said no, not somebody else's. She said she had a miscarriage, right? Out of the woodwork, the ex shot a screenshot to dude that we're talking about, and he made it public, where she was talking to somebody on Instagram about the abortion that was her miscarriage. Run that back. She was telling everybody in their mama that she had a miscarriage when
She
she
had
had
a
an abortion,
got rid of the baby.
just so she could go be with him.
Birdie,
I
oh,
said, yeah.
wait, hold up, motherfucker. Wait, this shit in the beginning, motherfucker. Wait, hold up. Nah. Now let your boy bring this shit back. You heard? This is what I'm going from saying now.
That's why I said, yo, straight up loving hip hop, loving TikTok. This is crazy.
So Miss Mono, I don't want to blah blah blah. Don't be dealing with no other females or nothing. Fake a miscarriage, really portion, so she can really get into this relationship that she wants. So called goody good and chill. Make sure it's in you and blah 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 before we get all the way 1-2.
Now, yes.
And then what?
Crazy.
And now you want to hear talk about what he was doing and what he did? Nah.
And dropping
he knew you was doing. Yeah, he knew something about that, or knew you was into something or some type of something before y'all got together. So he knew you was already with the get down. You just want to just feel like you just want to be Miss Special, and you ain't special. You ain't special at all. God damn it, ain't nothing special about you.
She tried to drop videos with these sad, like she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah,
she had
I said, get the hell out of here.
Somber music playing in the background, and she was crying on demand. And you like, tried to weaponize the whole shit, like right. And then right after all of that, that's when people started flooding over because she got off of TikTok. She went quiet.
Yeah.
You know what? We about to go over here to her Instagram and let's see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
That's what they mean, the racist shit, right? Calling him some other shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, get her at
Your whole platform
is
a motherfucking lie.
Right, exactly. Of course.
Your whole shit.
Fraud cities. I'm on there. I'm going through cats pages just like I'm doing here. Y'all know how I am. I don't play. I do not play. Like I'll go on cats pages. Blue Star.
What's her
A lot of followers. No followers.
I'll shoot it to you.
After we're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but yo, it's so viral, so crazy. Like when I tell y'all this shit dominated TikTok, my FYP was nothing but this for 5 days straight.
And it's been
to the point where you was on live, and I was like, bro, I just got done watching this whole shit when we was chopping it up the other night over on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this whole it literally every upload it was something else. Here it is though. The crazy part, it dominated so much to the point where it's made the national fucking news.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is the day and age we living to. I mean, day and age we living in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
they got websites
like
reporting on this shit. just because of the content, the context of it, the whole informed consent, because people don't really know what that is and what that means.
So we gotta do this on the TikTok live.
Bruh, like this shit is so crazy. And I'm reading shit and I'm like, how do y'all not know? Like literally, bruh, if you pursue a female and y'all get to the point where y'all start fucking, simple math. If she says no,
Right.
ain't shit going down. No means no, goddamn it. I hate to say that
Exactly.
phrase, but that's
At,
what it is.
at the same time, now I know that it's been a year and y'all been getting at it for 6 months, and
Right.
you just had an abortion, so you can go ahead and get with this dude, abuse this dude. It's like, man, shut your ass up. Like,
The best way, the best way I can explain informed consent, right, is you go to the hospital. You got to have surgery. 9 times out of 10, they make you sign some shit before you have surgery. You basically is like, all right, this is what could happen to you, and all of these things could happen to you. Cool. If this is okay with you, we can move forward with the surgery, and you sign off. You have your surgery. That's informed consent. But this motherfucker over here was piping 7 females.
whoa, oh yeah, he was going.
7.
He was out
7 of them have come out. 7.
in the
And
day.
told her, "Nah, I ain't with nobody. Let's get to it."
Yeah, the day and age of these diseases, boy, ooh, he got a lot of balls.
And that was one of the things that she was saying. Like, I could have a sexually transmitted disease. I could have this.
Yeah, you can have all types.
All because you wanted to raw dog it and you denied me the informed consent.
Yeah, that's something. I said that's dirty. That, like I said, but
damn, that's heavy. That's some heavy shit.
Yeah, that's dirty right there. That's a dirty.
You don't play with that type of shit, bro. Like that's operating. Listen, man. I know.
How y'all feel?
I'm not naming no names.
How y'all feel about?
I'm not naming no times, dates, and places. I ain't hear shit. I ain't see shit. I ain't never said shit.
Thanks.
I know.
Bernie, you got TikTok? Get on the TikTok.
Woof. I know some dudes who was motherfucking Mario Brothers out this bitch. All it, when it comes to, but they ain't never do no fuck shit like this. This is on a level of fuck shit that I just can't get. Oh, man, this is.
I ain't even go. I ain't commenting with your crazy ass. Right.
I'm just saying.
Facts. It's a fact though, cause you already know. Nah, create one like ASAP, nigga, this week.
You got to.
Like, after you get off this app, you bean pie head. Get on this top. We got 1,000 followers ASAP, so you can go live and shit. I gotta show you the tricks that next week. This guy. But as you were saying, nah.
TikTok is a different. TikTok is a different animal. Like,
because like you said, I can think now.
It's totally different. They don't play by the same rules that we play by that we play by on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, shit like that. Like they just do shit different.
Like you ain't crying, yeah, you little bean rock. Like, cause it look, we gonna get into a little bit, not too crazy. I'm gonna say, look, yeah, you know what I mean? Zito, you right, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no no belt. I ain't got a goddamn now a whole train of women on them. But that was some beautiful, you know what I mean? But not at the point to where I'm gotta lie because I want to sleep with this one, that one, and that one, and because I want to have, share with this one right here and have this one on the team and blah blah blah. I mean, of course, yes, had a lot of friends and a lot of flirting and stuff like that. But when it comes down to getting physical and things like that, first of all, for yourself,
You gotta want to keep your motherfucking self right, safe, and good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they're saying, well, you want to be damn sure to make sure the person that you're dealing with is not on no other shit because
Mm,
I
mm, mm.
know some names that straight, but I know some females
Oh my! Listen,
that
listen.
that will flip your ass upside down, that will do you
Man,
dirty, and then
it is
work
messy.
the worst.
Right.
So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Folks got screenshots floating around. That is just
So
unsettling, right? It is
you gotta have,
ugly,
I
right?
mean,
Oh man! But this is my other point.
gotta
Like
have self one too, because boy, woo, it's crazy out here.
parents, parents. I'm dialing back to the post that I made earlier in the week. Yes, it's technically a talking point. Parents, good God, watch what your kids are ingesting on these cell phones, on these apps, because it be grown ass shit going on, and they just be sitting there soaking all of that shit in.
I tell my kids like
Whew.
YouTube, like not like that shit gotta be monitored. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit be wilding. Like these, like they be even that shit that they be watching that's like cartoonish or kiddish and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like cursing and all types of shit. You know what I mean? And I be catching them like they know not to do no off the wall shit, but of course, you know, little shit. You know, you see start to slide out, and then you like, wait, hold up, like, you know what I mean? Like certain cats, I had to tell them, like, man, if I keep hearing you listening to that person or this person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking that shit, like, you know what I mean? And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna change that shit to fully kids, and then you're only gonna be able to watch some
Got to, yo.
this shit.
You got to.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But
Me being in the position that I'm in, where I literally have to study social media and
yeah,
trend and what's hot and what's not, it leads me to some super dark shit on these apps. You
yeah.
understand? It leads me to some good shit, some funny shit, some it leads me to everything, but there are just some ugly ass sides of these apps that you really don't want your kids know, like you don't want them privy to none of that. Like I'll give you an instant. I'll give you an right here.
But this is what you got to do. I
Yeah,
mean,
got
this is not what you have to do. My advice is like, see, I tell my kids, like I let them like not take it overboard, but I let them know why. Like when because I'm sitting right there with them, and I'm listening to the people that's on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to whoever they listening to, and I'm listening, and I'm like, look. See how he talking and that stuff he's saying and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't listen to this. Like, you can find something that pertains to these type of videos, but it got to be somebody or more, you know what I mean, appropriate to your age that's not saying stuff like this. Like, this is the people y'all can't listen to. But I know it's what you see, and I know they bring in the cartoons and the stuff up there because they people know, like, they show this. Of course, it get views. Y'all don't understand that. That's why when y'all hear that, my son's now talking about, oh, it say subscribe and it say like, but I say, yeah, they tell you to do that because you know, you help them out, you help them get their, you know, their money up. So you got to make sure you listening to the kids and following the kid ones and stuff like that, like not the adult ones because I'm gonna come block the people
right,
off ages, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to tell them that way. You can't just snatch this shit and just talk about, oh no, you can't do that. This is how you create um temptation. Motherfucker want to go ahead and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so why are they telling me not to do it then? Because he ain't showing me nothing else that I can, you know what I mean, use that's like it's or similar to it. So you can't just, you know what I mean, just, oh no, you can't do this because they're gonna find a way. That's when shit become behind your back and shit. So you got to be able to present it to them like, look, sit
right,
down, watch it with you, but this is why we ain't fucking with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, when I talk to my kids, I don't give a fuck what age they is. They know real life situations, you know what I mean, from the gate. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them that now. So they know when that shit come across the screen. So if it do happen to slide by and they watch a video like that, I know for a damn fact and damn well that they know not to repeat that shit or try that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because if you do, you already know it's consequences anyway. But you know what I'm saying? But
right,
therefore, you know what I mean? You got to show them in those type of ways. But you do, you know what I'm saying? It's not too much monitoring now on this shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is for the open, and it's for the open because there's so much people like us now
mm-hmm.
jumping on these apps
Yeah, the
that they
creator. space is much
They
wider.
got that they have to let the foolish creators they go wild, like you know what I'm saying? So the more they can put out more of that bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Just to make it seem like it's drowning us out, us that come and do our shit and do our podcast or
Because that's how the algorithm is.
talks and traffic, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
I'm
how that works. So if they can push that, get that through the algorithm and the computers or whatever can catch on that and to spread that and push that more because that's what people pushing in and searching in. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Trying to dilute what we doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go watch Free Guy. It just came out. It's on Disney. Yes, it's on the Disney Channel. I just sat here and watched it with her while she was doing my hair just to watch it. And then while they talking and going through it, I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucking CPU is waking up. This AI, he coming to become an artificial intelligence. This motherfucker, the algorithm gonna change this shit. So she like, huh? I'm like, nothing. I'm like, the movie explained it to you. And 2 minutes later, he came on. He said, oh, you know what happened? You changed this algorithm, the AI, it started to wake up the computer, the CPU is catching on and it's starting to, you know what I mean, become alive and starting to go out. You gotta watch the movie to understand what I'm talking about. We're gonna do videos and sessions on that too. And I'm gonna do a deep one for the Patreon because a lot of that information is crazy too because they're already using it. So with that movie coming out, when I said that, she know where it was coming from anyway because she's asking me and she wondering how the fuck he know this nerd shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is. But y'all know when I study and research and we just know what's going on. Now here it is. I wasn't gonna put that movie on. I seen the previews for that shit. I said this shit look crazy as hell. Like I'm not about to just go in here and click this. You know what I'm saying? I watch goddamn Disney movies and Disney shit, but I ain't clicking this. So while you doing it, she's like, oh, I wanted to watch this and clicked it on, and then while the movie on, I started reading my book and then closed the book and put the book down as I started to figure out what was going on in real life wise that was going on in this movie that I'm watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? The movie is good, but I'm watching it and I'm like, so the algorithm is pushing the CPU to wake up as an AI, blah blah blah. So she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Nah, they about to explain it to you." And 3 minutes later, the dude come on and yo, blah 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 blah. You know, and break it down. So it's real, man. It's real out here. So we got to keep pushing
How it goes.
and keep
And to that exact point, it's what I was gonna say before. I was like, especially over on TikTok, when it comes to managing, you got to exercise those parental controls because here it is. You flip open your TikTok, right? You'll see a couple people post some content, then you'll see live feeds. The trend for a lot of the live feeds is a female laying on the bed, and you can see her like she's reading a book out loud.
right,
No, now, right? No, but she's rocking back and forth like she's getting some decent back shot work
right.
while she's reading the book.
Are doing yoga.
So if your settings ain't correct and your kid open that shit up, that's what your kid is going to see.
Oh, I know, cause I did shit. I know I'm on there, but I
Why
flip.
folks need to really
What?
learn ass when it comes to these apps.
Yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah, you got to. You got to know what's going on. Cause now it's like they don't even want to fuck that, man. They used to want games. Look how fast it switched. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Look how fast it switched. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, your kid was asking, "Can you put a game on the phone? Can you put a game on the phone? Can I play a game on your phone?" Now all they want is the tablet. They want your phone. Can I go to YouTube? Can I go to the what's the name? Can I go to the app? They want to slide down. They want to watch shit. They want to see shit. They want to sponge shit in. What they doing is between fuck the teenagers before between 4 and 7 years old. That's just child sponge age. So that's where he getting most of. That's where he or she is getting most of they sponge time to decide once they start to break into that teenage in the form into teenage years of who they gonna be, what they want to be, what they like, what they dislike. So imagine all the shit that's constantly getting pushed into their brain, pushed into their brain, pushed into their brain. If they only seeing this, especially if you're not spending time watching these shit, monitoring these shit, you just you did your school, was your schoolwork, your shit done, okay, you good, blah blah blah. Then you going on to do they shit, and you ain't spending no time to break that shit apart. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what's raising them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you come to say that. So when you say these apps and shit is raising them, that's that's all why we say that. Like, yeah, they might be in your house, might be in your home, but how much time are they spending watching these other motherfuckers? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Apps. But we at 8:53 and we about to get the winding down because we're gonna keep our joints at hour because like I said, we about to start pushing on a lot of different more platforms and different joints. We're gonna be going live on this, that, and the third, and back to back and hitting y'all with 1-2s and all that. So how y'all feel about tonight? Any questions in the joint? Anybody got anything to say? If not, let us know. Y'all know for rocking out with us. You know it's always love. Always love. You feel me?
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all. I would be remiss if I did not mention, if you have not dropped any reviews for the podcast on your favorite platform, whatever it may be, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Facebook, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you can leave comments and reviews and everything. All of that helps us get boosted up, helps our rankings and everything like that. So we would appreciate if y'all did that for us. But we appreciate, again, y'all coming out Sunday night, the wind down. Hope y'all had a nice, lovely cup of something, rolled you something nice. You know what I mean?
Right. Thanks. Yeah, how was y'all weekend? How was y'all, you know what I'm saying? How was everything? Everything was goody. Everything was right. Y'all ready to go into the week. Have a great week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wake up in the morning, speak them positive vibes around y'all. You know what I mean? Put that shield up. You know what I'm saying?
Speak them.
Get
Try to
ready
catch
to
11 portals also.
yeah, word.
Reminder on your phone to go off at 11:11 or before 11:11, and when that shit hits, speak your affirmations to the universe, God. You feel me? Make sure we're gonna start manifesting what we want out this piece. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. What to say? Start manifesting. Start using your energy, man. Start using yourself. You know what I mean? Become great yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not great yourself, and that's always includes self-love and all that. Like, we ain't even got to say that. Like, I'm saying become great yourself so you can make those around you great. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know those people that's around you is for you, too, because they're going to want you to be great. You're going to want them to be great. And if they don't, y'all know what time it is, as we always say. It's not a little, give me 50 feet, a little pushback. Yeah.
Right.
And, always spread love, always good, 1-2, but just make sure, you know what I mean, they staying back 50 feet. You feel me?
Absolutely. So episode 38 next week, closing in on that 40.
Yes, closing in that 40. Well, we're gonna do something for the 40. We're gonna do something. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna come in with something special for you.
Hit a few different platforms. Fun.
But definitely click the link, hit the link, get into our TikToks. I know y'all on our YouTube, y'all come in here, of course, rock with us on the IG. But this is for the ones that's gonna start listening, and for the new ones that might come across the video, come across the podcast. Make sure y'all jump onto our sites and click the links in the box and subscribe to everything. I actually got 2 videos done. It's so much goddamn, I don't know, giggies or whatever. I'm trying to transfer it from my phone to Zito so you can do the Patreon for y'all. I got 2 videos done. I did Motherland. I did the COVID / HIV. Or if you got the jab, are you in possible risk or having that, blah. But we about to end this. Go ahead and cut our shit off. So, but I'm gonna be on there. Subscribe to that to get that. This can't go on no other sites because they will ban us. I'm already about to be banned off Facebook and shit. I got multiple goddamn things and shit. I already can't do stuff. So we're gonna be loading up on there and getting stuff up on there. You have a good night too, Virgo Tastic Queen. You already know what it is, but yeah, subscribe, get on to our joints. Like after this, whatever I'm about to set up, I'm going to TikTok for a little bit, kicking on there and stuff. Get into all our 1-2s. And you already know what it is. We love y'all. I'm about to cut this because if I don't cut it, they'll start sliding shit off. So see who can get this and do what he do. You already know what it is.
Y'all be good.
Love. We the down to war. And that's a motherfucking fact. So of course we run the motherland back and if I have I put the weight on my back and if this war you want, you slowly coming strapped if the war's out. It's a full moon, I didn't get it. We ain't had no golden streets in the streets.
so I grabbed the book. Yeah, my mind, I had to sharpen it. Just know there's a shark in it. You already know. Family cut, you know the ties. We up out of here. Zito, Birdie, the family, Virgil, the Queens. Love y'all. Peace.